As kids return to the classroom, the teacher shortage crisis continues to unfold across the country. Since 2020, over 250,000 teachers have left the field. Thanks so much for staying with us. I'm Tamsin Fidel.
And I'm Erin LeBeau. While some schools are dealing with desperate situations, others like Newark are finding ways to make it work. How New Jersey's largest school district raised the base salaries of newly hired teachers from $55,000 to $62,000. Now, it seems to have worked because last week they welcomed 600 new teachers, but pay is only part of the problem.
That's right. Sari Rosenberg is a teacher and co-founder of Teachers Unified to End Gun Violence, and she's joining us this afternoon to address a shortage. Sari, thanks so much for being with us.
It's an honor to be here today with the two of you.
Well, so, you recently tweeted it's not actually a teacher shortage problem. You called it a profession problem because teachers have been disrespected, underpaid, and demonized. Can you explain that comment?
Yes. I mean, if you pay attention to certain politicians and certain news networks and news personalities, they've been framing it as if teachers are doing something wrong. And I don't know, that just doesn't help build a profession. It drives people out. We need to be respecting teachers and celebrating the amazing work that they do and stop blaming them for all of society's ills because it's misplaced blame.
So, Sari, I know another thing that teachers were dealing with, already having a low salary, but having to come out of their own pocket to basically have the supplies they need in their classrooms. What's the general feeling among the teaching community?
Do you want to hear a crazy statistic that I just learned the other day? 94% of teachers in America take money out of their own pockets to pay for school supplies. Now, that shouldn't come as any surprise to anyone who is a teacher or knows a teacher, right? And it has an impact on teachers. Now, a lot of teachers I think that the salary for teachers has gone down more from 10 years ago. It's less money. Teachers are making less money today, and also a lot of teachers are still having to work second and third jobs to make ends meet.
Well, yeah, it's a startling statistic, but it doesn't surprise me because I do know a number of teachers. Let me ask you this. President Biden announced a plan to try and address the issue. It includes partnering with job search firms. So the Biden administration also asking governors and district leaders to tap into the American Rescue Plan to help increase pay that you're talking about. Do you think that's going to go far enough?
I think it will, but something needs to start happening alongside of that, and it's respect. I think that when you start paying teachers a professional salary, that helps build up the respect, but we really need to stop the political insanity of demonizing teachers that's happening right now. I think paying teachers more will help a lot, but we really need to change the narrative that's been going on across this country for the past 2 years, that certain politicians have been characterizing teachers as in terrible ways that are wrong, and it's for political gain. It's not to help society at all.
Okay, so what else do you think needs to be done at the local and national level to help teachers in the classroom?
Well, I think both. I think a lot of people, I want to start with local. A lot of people forget to vote in their local elections. People forget to vote in their local school board elections. Run for school board. And on the national level, vote for politicians, vote for public servants who are looking to help teachers and help our schools, not use them as the center of the latest culture wars.
So if we bring it down to schools, what can schools do on that level to try and fix the immediate issue for the year? Because it's not just teachers, it's other school staffers as well that you're talking about, correct?
Yes, I mean, honestly, schools, there's so many smart administrators, teachers, school staff members who are going to have to be working overtime and double and doing so many different things that they normally don't do because, we're in this profession to help young people. We're going to do what we can to make ends meet, to make up for short staffing. Now, this is a national teacher shortage. It's not happening in every district, every state. But I think, in the places where it's going to be happening, teachers are unfortunately going to have to deal with larger class sizes until some of Joe Biden's great ideas and plans kick in.
Okay, Sari, talk a little bit about that. We know some teachers are going to just expect more students in the classroom. How will that impact the kids' learning?
I think every single study shows that the student to teacher ratio makes a big difference. The less students I have in the classroom, the more individualized attention I can give to them. So it is going to, short term, I'm optimistic that these recruiting plans like Grow Your Own and the short-term recruitment plans that have been put forth this week by the White House, I think they will kick in and be helpful. In the meantime, I think we're going to have to really there's going to be extra weight on teachers to teach maybe more students in a classroom this year.
So what is your message to parents right now who might be concerned?
So first of all, I want them to turn off the political noise that's been happening around teachers, about schools. And this is the thing that we need to keep in mind, right? Right now, teachers and parents need to be working together. We both have the same goal, which is to give an A+ education to every young person in the classroom, including your child's. So, teachers and parents working together, it's what teachers want and it's what kids need. So I encourage parents to get to know your teachers. Give them a call if you're concerned. Let them know what's up. Tell them how you're feeling. Ask them questions, and partner with teachers. Because when we all work together, we can move mountains for young people.
All right. Well, Sari, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate you shedding light on this important topic.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thanks.